Oh yeah, this phone, bro. I press record and it takes a while. Like, oh man, Chino's phone is driving me crazy. Anyways, guys, we're in the castle right now. We getting out there. We gotta stay energized, focused, 100%. Keep moving, keep grooving. We gotta keep making that grind. Anyways, yeah, I've been out glogging. I've been out blogging. Got the little camera right here, charging up the batteries just in case. But anyways, we're gonna talk about our Filipinas, materialistic. All right, and I have two topics. We're gonna talk about that, and we're also gonna talk about Tampo, guys. Tampo, tempo. Oh no, that's a song, but that's something else. Um, I'm gonna talk about Tampo, guys. Why? Because a lot of people ask me about that stuff sometimes. Hey, you know, does your Filipina have tampo? Blah blah blah. So we're gonna talk about that. All right. First, we're gonna talk about materialistic. All right, guys. So first, hop back the like button. You already know, guys. And if y'all want to support Mexican in the Philippines, the links are in the bio. All right, guys. I'm gonna tell y'all al chile, como le dicen en español. Al chile means, if you don't know Spanish, al chile means, direct. Direct, no filter, no BS. Know what I mean? All right. Oh, they're materialistic. Now, it's for me. It all depends, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it depends. All right. It all depends, and it all comes down to, where does she live? You have Filipinos out here, guys. You have province, and you got them city girls. All right. It's kind of like anywhere. It's kind of like anywhere in the world. But yeah, over here, they go by more. They go more by tradition and values. That's the good thing about Filipinas. All right. Now, it doesn't mean that they're all like that. All right. So I'm just saying that right now. That way, my Filipino followers don't get mad at me. Okay. Don't have back. Don't have no tampo and stay away from the channel. Okay. Guys, the number one thing you gotta look for is simplicity. When you look and you date a Filipina, look for simplicity. All right. Why? Why? Because you know Filipinas that are raised like that, with simplicity, they don't. How? I got I got intruders. The little cousin, he just busted up in here. Got me off topic. Anyways, look for simplicity, guys. Let's talk a little bit, all right? A simple girl, that's what you want to go for. Now, I'm not saying you don't have simple girls in the city, you know, but from things that I've seen, I will have to say that the province girls are less materialistic. Probably not even materialistic at all. The girls from out here, they just want, in reality, they just want, they want stability. That's all they want. They want a stable home. They want, to be able to not worry about what they're gonna eat. Or, well, not that. Not worry about having food. All right, let me put it that way. Um, you know, now if you give them, if you give them that, uh, you know, they wouldn't. They're not really going to be like. They're not needy. Okay, they're not materialistic. You know, when I say needy, for example, they're not even like the type to be like, hey, you need to take me out, you need to take me to Jollibee, or you need to take me out to eat. I only heard those phrases from Western chicks. not not uh, not to say it in a bad way either, but I'm just out of experience. From out of experience, you know, my wife, even though she's married with me, she's not like demanding, I guess you could say. Hey, you need to take me here. Oh, you need to buy me this. Oh, you need to. Nah. I mean, of course they're gonna ask you, or if they make their own money too. It's not like they're not gonna try or anything like that. They like to work, or they like to hustle. Um, that's something that even if it's a simple girl, guys, she's always gonna be out there hustling. Like helping you out or whatever. That's just the nature of them. That's just the nature. That's the nature of them. All right. So that's my bottom advice. Look for simplicity, and but at the end of the topic, I would pick province girls over nothing. And there's beautiful girls in the province. They ain't got to be city girls to be guapas, how they say in Tagalog, right? Or I think in both languages. I don't know. Anyways, let's talk about Tampo, the most scariest topic, the most hated thing that they do. Oh man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, guys. I know a lot of people think about that because they never experience it, but you will experience it. All right, now I'm gonna define what tampo is. Tampo is when a Filipina gets mad. Okay, when a Filipina gets mad and she doesn't want to talk to you. All right, so basically, what you can call it is the silent treatment. All right, um, and it can last days. It can last a week, and they will not talk to you. They will try to, but but I mean, it can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. All right. Now, it's a cultural thing. It's a cultural thing. That's why when it comes to tampo, it's very common. It's like a Philippines thing. It's a cultural thing, and I'm gonna tell you why it's a cultural thing. Because when they do that, it's not that they want to. It's not that they want to avoid you, or they just don't care. You know, the real reason is because they try to avoid conflict. They're trying to avoid conflict, and a lot of Filipinos, they don't know how to express themselves. You know, to be honest. But yeah, the whole temple thing, it's like a cultural thing. All right. Now, can that damage your relationship? Can that hurt your relationship? Are you gonna cry? Well, I mean, it might piss you off. I know it might piss you off. You just wanna hot pack the like button. I know you wanna hot pack the like button. Now I know, like, it could piss you off. It could piss you off. Believe me. But and it can. That's when two cultures clash. That's what they call cultural clash. Because you're coming from a different culture, she coming from a different culture. Her way of dealing with things is that way, and your way of thinking is it's not the same way. You want to deal things a different way, but in reality, you know, you do not need to adapt to that. Don't adapt to that. You need to come together, okay? You need to come together, and you need to talk to her, because when it comes to it, bottom line, al chile, like I said before, bullshit aside, when it comes to it, guys, you would never solve anything like that. When it comes to it, resolving things, it's talking and figuring things out. That's the bottom line. You can't succeed and have a happy marriage with a person throwing a tampo for a week. Let's just say 3 days, 2 days, whatever. So there is just no way. Like, you have to, communication is the key in relationships, any type of relationships, even if it's a friend. Communication is always the key. It's what solves the problem, what keeps the marriage going. All right. Now, I'm gonna tell you my experience. I've been here 3 years, a little bit over 3 years, and yeah, I had to deal with it. You gotta be strong. You gotta be strong. It's part of marriage a bunch of times, and it's also part of being with someone with a different culture background. Uh, you got to be strong, and you got to have communication, and both people need to be understanding. They need to be patient, and eventually they will come around. Eventually they will come around. They will understand, but that's something that you have to make them understand, because they're so used to it. They're so used to it. Uh, you know, that's the way to change the temple, to get away from the temple, and slowly the person is gonna reflect. Oh, okay, yeah. That's how it's gonna change your relationship for the good. All right, guys. Hey, I hope you got some knowledge on the temple stuff, because believe me, you're gonna go through it, and if you don't go through it, hey, you're a lucky mother. Ooh, shut your mouth. Nah, you lucky. If you don't go through it, you're gonna be lucky, guys. But like I'm telling you, it's like a tradition thing. So be ready for it. You gotta be strong. You gotta be strong. I'm telling you. Anyways, guys, I hope you like the channel. Like I said, if y'all want to support, links in the bio. Mexican and the Philippines. Vámonos.